Author Norman Lewis. Chapter 2. Detailed explanation within 5,000 words. Note, you wrote second. Correct form is second smiling face with smiling eyes. This is small improvement. Japanese symbol for beginner introduction to Chapter 2. After preparing the reader mentally in Chapter 1, Chapter 2 begins the actual learning process. This chapter focuses on basic grammar foundation, especially parts of speech and how words function in a sentence. The main aim of Chapter 2 is to make you understand what a sentence is, how words work inside a sentence, why grammar structure is important. This chapter builds the base for everything that follows in the book. 1. What is a sentence? Chapter 2 explains that a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. Example: cross mark running fast, not a complete sentence. White heavy check mark he is running fast, complete sentence. A sentence must have a subject, a verb, a complete meaning. Without these, communication becomes unclear. 2. Subject and predicate. This is a very important concept introduced in Chapter 2. Subject. The subject tells us who or what the sentence is about. Example: Rahul plays cricket. Backhand index pointing right. Rahul is the subject. Predicate. The predicate tells us what the subject does or what is said about the subject. Example: Rahul plays cricket. Backhand index pointing right. Plays cricket is the predicate. Understanding subject and predicate helps. Avoid incomplete sentences. Form correct grammar structure. Improve writing clarity. 3. Parts of speech. One of the major topics of Chapter 2 is parts of speech. Words in English are divided into different categories based on their function. There are mainly 8 parts of speech. 1. Noun. A noun is the name of a person, a place, a thing, an idea. Examples: boy, Delhi, book, honesty. Nouns are the foundation of sentences because they often act as subjects. 2. Pronoun. A pronoun replaces a noun. Example: Rahul is a good boy. Rahul studies daily. Rahul is a good boy. He studies daily. Pronouns: I, you, he, she, it, we, they. They avoid repetition and make sentences smoother. 3. Verb. A verb shows action, state of being. Examples: run, eat, is, are. Without a verb, no sentence can exist. 4. Adjective. An adjective describes a noun. Example: a beautiful girl, a big house. Adjectives add detail and clarity. 5. Adverb. An adverb describes a verb, an adjective, another adverb. Example: she runs fast. He speaks clearly. Adverbs often end in lie, but not always. 6. Preposition. A preposition shows position or relationship. Examples: in, on, under, between. Example sentence: the book is on the table. 7. Conjunction. A conjunction joins words or sentences. Examples: and, but, because, or. Example: I wanted to go, but it was raining. 8. Interjection. An interjection shows sudden emotion. Examples: wow, lo, alas. 4. Why parts of speech are important. Chapter 2 explains that grammar becomes easy when you understand the role of words. For example, if you know, noun equals name, verb equals action, adjective equals describes noun. Then forming sentences becomes simple. Grammar is not about memorizing rules. It is about understanding functions. 5 Sentence Structure Basics. The chapter also explains basic sentence order. Backhand index pointing right subject plus verb plus object. Example: she reads books. They play football. English usually follows this order. Wrong order creates confusion. 6 Common beginner mistakes. Chapter 2 warns about common errors. Cross mark she go to school. White heavy check mark she goes to school. Cross mark he playing cricket. White heavy check mark he is playing cricket. These mistakes happen when verb forms are wrong. Subject-verb agreement is ignored. 7 Subject-verb agreement, basic idea. The verb must agree with the subject. Example: he plays. They play. Singular subject, right arrow singular verb. Plural subject, right arrow plural verb. This rule is simple but very important. 8 Importance of practice. Chapter 2 again emphasizes exercises. The author says, do not just read definitions. Create your own examples. Write sentences daily. Practice strengthens memory. 9 Building confidence through basics. This chapter helps remove confusion. When basics are clear, you speak more confidently. You write correctly. You understand others better. Strong foundation prevents future errors. Key Up 10 How Chapter 2 helps in real life. After studying Chapter 2, you can identify mistakes, form simple correct sentences, understand grammar terms, improve writing clarity. This chapter prepares you for advanced grammar in later chapters. Pushpin Main Lessons of Chapter 2. A sentence expresses a complete thought. Every sentence needs a subject and a verb. Words have different functions, parts of speech. Correct word order is important. Practice is necessary. Grammar becomes easy when basics are clear. Direct hit practical exercise for you. Since you want to improve your English, try this. Write 5 sentences using 1 noun, 1 pronoun, 1 verb, 1 adjective, 1 adverb. Example: the small boy runs quickly. You can send me your sentences. I will correct them and give feedback. Checkered flag final message of Chapter 2. Chapter 2 builds the grammar foundation. It teaches sentence structure, parts of speech, basic agreement rules. Without this foundation, advanced English becomes difficult. But once this chapter is clear, English becomes logical and manageable.